Evet sevgili YouTube, artık The Wolf Among Us'ı finaline bugün veriyoruz. Güzel bir seri oldu. Ben oyundan keyif aldım. İkincisini oynar mıyız bakarız da nasıl bir final vereceğimize bağlı. Hızlıca videoya geçelim. Yorumlarınızı lütfen yazın. Güzel gidiyoruz. Valla ben heyecanlıyım. Devam ediyor heyecanımız. Şimdi dediğim gibi 1 saatlik bir video olur. Sonra finişi veririz. Hadi bakalım hızlıca videoya geçelim ve hızlıca bitirelim. Haydi görüşürüz. Yalancı çoban. Son bölüm muhtemelen evet. Hadi bakalım.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Tamam buraları... Ulan hikaye birleşiyor. Seçimlerimiz. Nasıl sonlar var bir bakarız olmadı. Genelde iyi bir insan olmaya çalıştık. Fenaydı bu sahneler ha.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Lily'ye evet. Lily'ye bir şey yapamazsın zaten.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
Tamam, tüm olan bölümün özeti gibi bir şey yapıyor şu an.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Bu fena bir sahneydi, evet. Kabul ediyorum.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke.
Bunu bulacağım ama.
Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the crooked man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Aynen, elemana geldi. Ağlayan kurt.
You've come a long way.
Yoldan geldi.
You must be tired.
Ben yorulmam. Rahat ol. Çarpık adam.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest
Allah Allah.
recently.
Sen hayırdır oğlum? Sen hayırdır lan? Tokadı yemiştin.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice...
Arkadaş değiliz.
It's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here.
Aynen öyle.
We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores.
Ben bu kıyılara gemiyle geldiğimden beri bu iş o crazy bad değil.
Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures.
Just what are you talking about?
I've just been left in relative peace, I think puts it best. Allowed to live my own way. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone. nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some
Abi Jersey bana senin yaptığını söyledi.
allotment of
Yemem ki
evidence.
ya.
I know you did it.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do. For your own sake.
Kötü oldu herhalde.
But no, I didn't kill anyone. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you
Kim
that
yaptı?
it's
Söyle
over
bakayım.
with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Beni
I'm
sinirlendiriyorsun.
already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Sen beni iyi tanırsın.
You think I'm scared of you?
Lan
You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
ne oluyor lan, ortama bak.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Vur lan.
Get your hands off me!
Böyle artistik yaparsan
The fact
sonucu böyle olur.
is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him!
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
Verecekler tabii. Sen hayırdır
So
lan?
what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift.
İkinizi de alıyorum.
Ensuring our continued
Öyle yok.
cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before...
Aha. Bu çok önemli bir nokta. George, onu sorgularız. Elimize belki bir
I
kanıt
let that
çıkar.
shit happen. Get the fuck away from me! He's the one you fucking want!
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ah.
Did I miss anything good?
Lan gel, gel lan gel.
Well, look at you all fixed up.
Ne affetmeyeceğim. Oh. Biraz yardım edin. Aslan bas. Vur lan.
Take this.
Güzel.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Devam.
Oh God. Oh.
Bir basmam lazım.
This way.
Attın, fırlattın, tamam. Burada kal. Yerde kal. Kocaman. Gir lan oraya.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Yetiş lan, yetiş. Eyvallah. Devam. Güzel. Devam. Atla. Atla. Atla. Atla lan, bir şey olmaz.
Fuck! What was that?
Batman miyiz mübarek? Orada. Al oradan bir tane.
Take him off!
I can't.
Nasıl fırladık böyle? Kalk lan kalk. Şu yok.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Lan kaçırmamamız lazım onu.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Buraya geldik. Hani bir bakmaya gerek yok ama hadi bakalım yine bir. Ne olur ne olmaz. Can parçaları, biraz kan göreceğiz, o kadar. O bile yok. Gir hiç kapımı çalma artık bu saatten sonra. Bir aksiyondu ha.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie?
Oh, fuck. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me.
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, There's no fucking
Belki bilgi alırım.
No way I'm walking out of here.
Here. It's
Biliyorum.
gonna be okay.
Bak sana yardım edeceğim. Sen sadece olayları anlat, tamam?
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you
Ben seni bunu neden
done
koruyorsun?
enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
Böyle hata mı var
What? He
kardeşim?
made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You
didn't
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them.
Vallahi.
And then he fucking sold me out.
Vallahi kusura bakma, öyle bir şey yok. O istedi,
You think that'll
öldürdüm.
help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Öyle bir şey demedim. Öyle bir şey demedim.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
Amma sızlandın.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing.
Vay be.
You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in
Vay
on
be.
this?
Beklemiyordum.
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point.
Bak.
Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just...
Şimdi benim o ne yap dedi, bu elemanı hızlıca bulmam lazım.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell.
Ay. Dur bak, çok önemli. Öldürmeyeceğim tabii. Kurdeleyi çıkarırsak ölecek mi? Başka bir yol
Save the
bulacağız.
fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just
And
do
that's
what they
it.
want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, no, no, no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Just... Jesus.
Her türlü ne
Vivian,
olacaktı ya?
I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
Ulan hiçbir şey yapamadık ya.
Fuck!
Get up.
İkimiz var.
Get up!
İntikam
Think
alacağız.
so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd
Gele bir
Metalworks.
kala.
He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
Ben bu
It's
değilim.
not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends.
Ama geri geleceğim sonra. Böyle
Just
şimdi
make
bir şey
it quick.
yapmayacağım. Öldürmeyeceğim.
I know what I did.
Kendi şeyinde kendin boğul. O çekmesini seçmedim ki.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Aynen öyle.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard.
Lan gene
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Ah, biri mi gelecek? Pam, pam, pam, pam. Pamuk yok ortalarda ya. Kendi başımıza hareket ettik ya. Bunu kızmasın bize. Gel. Şimdi geleceğim. Seni inceleyecek bir şey yoktur ama yine bir bakalım. Göz ucuyla da olsa.
Still warm.
Tamam, yeni geldi.
It's here, all right.
Tamam, çok oyalanmadan direkt giriyorum içeri. Bagaj falan açılmıyor zaten. Tamam, buraları geç. Direkt gir, direkt gir. Gel bakalım.
Of course.
Tabii ki kilitli olacak. Şöyle bir açalım. Gel. Effort. Metalwork. Buralara, kolilere, mollere. Hadi bakayım yine hızlıca.
So this is where they've been sending.
Buradan gönderiyorlarmış. Onu da anlamış olduk. Tamam. Sıkıntı yok. Burada biraz dikkatli olmak lazım. Bir mevzu çıkabilir. Kadınla kapışacağız muhtemelen.
Bigby Wolf.
Aha.
The big bad wolf.
Senle bir kere karşılaştık. Unutmadım ama.
You used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Tamam, her şey burada yapıyorlar. Eyvallah. Sundan.
The big bad wolf.
Nereden fırlayacak bir anda ama.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Neyin kafası bu?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Ulan.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Hadi bakalım, başladık şimdi. Böyle vururlar kafana. Niye beni insanlığımdan çıkartıyorsunuz? Karşıya geçeceğiz, eyvallah. Üstüne düşmesin de o. Yanlış seçtim ha. Neyse, belki fake atmıştır ya. Biraz meşakkatli bir yol seçmiş olalım. Oo! Uçamadım. Vurdu. Abi. Neyse iyi. Basıyorum. Basamadım bu sefer.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Hayda. Bir sıkıntı olacak. Dur lan. Oğlum kadın tokatlıyor bizi. Bas lan bas. Oğlum gene biz düştük. Bu da düştü. Bu da düştü bu sefer. Bak hak yerinden Wolf. Kurt. Gelecek. Şimdi gel bakalım. Kaçma. Güzel yapmışlar ha. Kadını indirdik mi? Biz de patates olduk ha. Bence o bir şekilde yine gelecek o ya. O burada değildi. Bu kadar kolay pes etmez o. Aha. Dediğim de ne olur ne olur.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Kamuğa güveneceğim bu noktada.
I don't need to belabor the point.
O adama bir şey yapmayacağım.
So clear. If you change your
Teslim
mind
edeceğim.
and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
Bak, canım sıkıldı bu işe. Yani tamam hadi gidelim demek de istemiyorum ama Pamuk bütün bunları öğrenince kadının da hep uyuna gittik. Hadi götürelim bunu.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
Elinden bırak
I think
önce.
I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey!
Kabul ettik.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest.
Bence
given a
doğrusunu
trial in
yaptık
front
ya.
of your peers.
Bağışlamayı seçtin ya. Bağışlamak değil ki bu.
Your punishment will follow.
Çürüsün bir yerde. Öldürseydik ve sonuçta biz adalet adamıyız bir noktada yani. Her ne kadar her şeyi doğru yapamasak da.
I know. But We have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end,
Ay, biraz
there
ters
was a
düştü
fight,
ya.
and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what
Ben
you're
bilmiyorum
saying?
I
öldüğü.
can't believe it was him.
Ya ben yapmadım
So
ya.
you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm wa- well aware of my
çok ters.
rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Ya sen var ya sen.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to
Doğru.
start doing
Yani
things
Pamukçuğumuz
correctly.
doğru söylüyor.
No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly,
Yani bence de adamın
even
hakkı
when they don't deserve it.
konuşturmamak ama yani bu işler böyle yürümüyor. Şehrimizde
This is ridiculous.
tam bir şey aldırmasın herif. Onun için
You
gelmiş
have the
olmasın.
floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit! Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this
inanmıyor
bullshit?
yani. Aynen öyle.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in.
Yardım mı lan? Adamlar hepsi üstüme çullandı.
Carried away sometimes.
Ayıp.
It's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man.
Ay. Dur. Ay ihale bana kalacak la. Dur ne diyeceğim? Haklı olsun sanırım tamam.
Just to save someone.
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let
Manipüle
an old man say
manyak.
his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? No. Why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
Pamukçuğum doğru diyor.
And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Sen de geç. Eyvallah. Ne oldu şimdi?
Very good, very good.
kız gelecek
The sentiment
midir,
is
ne
surely
yapacak?
appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right. How we're
Yine
doing
manipüle
this.
etti herif ha.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit.
Aferin lan, ilk
killed
defa
him.
doğru
Sure I
söylüyorsun.
understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course, yes. You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Manipüle
Like
ediliyoruz.
what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your
Zavallı
custody?
mı? Bu da onlar mı
He was
zavallı?
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Huh.
Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Lan.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too
Oğlum, inanmayın bu herife
stupid to
lan.
command your own destiny? Without
Saçmalamayın.
me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Aha.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's
longer?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Aha.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You
Aynen.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do.
Manipüle
Told us we
edemedi.
would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irre...
Be quiet.
Yine intihar etti.
Killed herself. Back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say...
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Aynen yeter.
Well done then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe there will be more if he isn't stopped.
Been enough bloodshed.
So we get rid of him.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
Kararı
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
oy verelim.
Should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative,
Karar bana
really.
mı kaldı?
He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Şimdi
Okay.
adamı öldürürsek
Are you
korku
sure?
salarız.
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay.
Pamuk ne
Mr.
demişti?
Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Ha.
Yes, Sheriff.
Kafasını kopar, kuyudan aşağı at, kilitle. Şimdi insanların bize güvenini kazanmamız lazım. Adaleti oluşturmamız lazım. O yüzden seçimim kilitle.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Atmayacağım lan seni. Her gün acı çekeceksin.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't be
what he's
serious.
done, you're just gonna put him in
Evet,
prison?
evet.
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Sonunda haklı çıkacağız.
All right, do it.
Bence doğru karar verdik. Aha. Bir gün sonra. Bigby. Uyamadın mı la Bigby? Hah. Aa, çok güzel ceza verdik.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Ne oldu? Baykurt mu?
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Biz niye dışladılar lan?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Aramız mı bozuldu ya? Bunu da istedi ama. Ya bunlar gidiyor mu ya?
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He must have run off.
Bullshit.
Lan adam harbi şey yaptı ya. O kadın bize niye trip attı?
Saying goodbye?
Ha. Vallahi işi sen çözdün, eyvallah.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then, oh God.
Ben yardım ediyordum. Ne artist yapıyor?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry.
Neyse artık olan olmuş.
Sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true.
Bence de değil de.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Galiba güzel doğru sonla bitirdik ya. Biraz
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Biraz değiştirdik herhalde bir şeyleri.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Aha. Dur, şunlara bakalım. They left George to die. Öldürmüş %60'ı. Tamam, biz şey yapmadık. %89'u tutlamış. Mantıklı. Punish vurmuşuz. %47 alsın. Gift'i %98 almış. Son sözlerinde neresi %54'ü. Lan iyi demiş ne dedik. Lan onu iyi yapmamışız ama. Vallahi. Özel istatistikler. Çirkin. Aa bak. Dışarıda güzeli gördüğün konusunda ona yalan söyledin. Doğru. Colin. Dairende senden içki istediğinde ona ikram etmedin. Dikten uzak durmasına yardım ettin. Çarpık adam, onu büyülü kuyuya geri getirdin. Onu hapse attın. Tamam. Kate. Oduncu ile olan kavgadan sonra para verdin. Georgie'yi ölüme terk ettin. Holly'yi kardeşin cenazesine böldün. Ben bölmedim onu ya. Kurdeleyi çıkarmaya çalıştın. Onu Tepe giderken yanına aldın. Çarpık adamı canlı getireceğine dair söz verdin. Bunu tuttuk. Onu geride bıraktın. Kabul ettin. Güzel. Evet. Güzel bir final oldu. Artık ikinci oyuna başlar mıyız bilmiyorum. Güzel, keyifli bir seri oldu arkadaşlar. Lütfen size yorumlarda yazın. Neleri beğendiniz, neleri beğenmediniz. Eski bir oyun ama ben keyif aldım. Çok da uzatmak istemiyorum. Hadi bakalım, kendinize iyi bakın. Yeni serilerde görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar. Haydi hoşça kalın.